Other than the randomness of chance, life is a journey full of decision-making and logical thinking. Skills in these areas can make life easier and more successful. Numbermate helps players develop these skills. It's based on a classical Chinese game played by adults, but the key elements and purpose have been adapted to make a fun and exciting maths learning game for all ages. Numbermate is recommended for players aged 8 and up, and it's designed for 4 players, but can be played by 2 or more players. Contents: 120 tiles, 30 of each of 4 different colours. Each colour has 10 tiles featuring the numbers 0 to 9, 10 tiles showing 0 to 9 using dots, and 10 tiles with a range of mathematical symbols. 4 holders, known as rulers, to hold the tiles, 1 for each player, and 2 dice. Aim of the game: to form as many correct mathematical equations as you can using the tiles you're given. Each equation is made up of 2 one-digit numbers that are added, divided, multiplied or subtracted, then an equals sign, and the answer has to be a 2-digit number. If the answer is less than 10, then a 0 is added to make it 2 digits. Scoring: once a player has made an equation, they publish their equation by saying boom and placing their equation on the table for all to see. A player wins 1 point for every correct equation. They can win an extra point if the equation is made using all numeric, all dot, or tiles of the same colour. If the equation is made of tiles of both the same colour and the same pattern, numeric, numerals, or dots, the player wins 4 points. At the end of the game, the person with the most points is the overall winner. How to play: arrange the tiles as shown in the photo. Take turns throwing the dice to decide who will start. The person who gets the highest number takes the lead. The lead player throws the dice again to decide where to get the first tile. For example, if a 5 is thrown, they'll take the top tile off the 5th stack from the tiles laid out in front of this player. The person on their left will then take the bottom tile from the same stack, and the next person gets the top tile from the 6th stack, and so on. Players continue to take tiles to add to their ruler, one at a time, until the first player has 6 tiles and the rest of them have 5. The first player now assesses the tiles they have and discards the one that they think least useful in making an equation. For example, based on the tiles the first player has, they have 2 options. They can either choose to make an equation as 4 plus 5 equals 9, where they would need to get an equals sign and a 9, or to make the equation 4 times 5 equals 20, where a player would need to get an equals sign and a 2. But in either case, a player wouldn't need to have 2 plus signs, therefore the best decision would be to discard a plus sign. The player on their left can decide whether to pick up that tile or get a new one from the stack. Then this player will need to discard one for the next player. In this way, the players get to replace their tiles with more useful ones until they're able to make an equation. The players can choose to publish their equation by saying boom and displaying their 6 tiles at any stage, or continue taking and discarding tiles to improve the score of their equation. After saying boom, that player takes another 5 tiles and starts making a new equation. The game ends when all the stacked tiles are used up. The person with the highest total score is the winner.